Today we're going to talk about the Commander's Impact Statement for the Army in DA 7652. Here we go. Hi everyone, my name is Joel Pettit. Welcome to the Joel Pettit Law Vlog. As I said, I want to talk to you today about the Commanding Officer's Impact Statement for the Army, and that's put forth in the form DA 7652. Now this form looks simplistic on its face. It has 3 sections. Not hard, right? Wrong. As they say, the devil is in the details. The first 2 sections, demographics and admin, are pretty blasé. You can't have a whole lot of impact on those as the individual soldier. But section 3, that is your moneymaker. That's where you got to really dig in. Now, subsection A is simply the big broad stuff, meaning does the commanding officer recommend your retention? Are you under the correct organization, the TO&E and the TDA? Does your condition hamper the unit from completing its mission? Are you working in your MOS? These are the big broad issues. But B, that's for mental health issues. C is for TBI. And D, that's the big one, that is the catch-all subsection, okay? So in each one of these B, C, and D subsections, there's a narrative piece. So a lot of commanding officers will start writing long sentences, thick paragraphs. It gets a little dense and sometimes it's hard to follow. Well, an adjudicator wants something down, dirty, simple, in and out, where they can get the information and move on to the rest of their analysis. Why? They have a lot of cases. So it goes, again, along with the old saying, help me help you. That's the mindset you always want to have because you catch more flies with honey than vinegar. So what you do is you want to give your either platoon sergeant, your section leader, whoever your CO goes to for this input, draft bullet points. That's the key, bullet points. And you want to use a kind of a sentence structure, a formula that's very friendly to understanding what you're trying to convey. So if you want to be found unfit, then you definitely want to have bullet points that say something to the tune of, because of the soldiers, let's say, lack of feeling in their dominant hand, they cannot squeeze the trigger on their weapon. Let's say it's an infantry soldier. Therefore, they cannot engage in required field training or combat exercises or combat period, things like that. So not only do you want that kind of sentence structure, notice the words I was using. Words like necessary, mandatory, required, essential, imperative. These are the words that you want. Why? Because a CO is never going to say, or should never say, therefore this soldier is unfit. That's not their job. They don't have the medical knowledge plus the functional knowledge in order to make that determination in the sense of a formal determination. So the reason you want those words that I put forth, that mandatory, required, essential, those words, is because they lead the logical brain directly to the outcome you want. Meaning, well, if someone can't do the necessary things for their job, clearly they're unfit for their job. Same thing with if you want to be found fit. Well, if this person can do everything that's required of them, they're obviously fit. See, you want that to come through without having to say that conclusion, because that conclusion is reserved for the adjudicators. They're the ones who have all the information. So to have a CO say it up front without all the information doesn't really do anything for you. That's a conclusion. They don't need conclusions. They need facts. So the way you get the facts across to them, clear, concise, formulaic bullet points that speak to the truth of the matter, that the adjudicators can say, okay, we see the medical, let's see the functional, and the first thing they're going to see, it's the DA 7652. That's the first thing they see. So you want on that, those bullet points. You want to make it easy for them to deliver a verdict that you want. So if you're in this process, anywhere in the PDES, please go to my website, joelpettitlaw.com, shoot me an email, give me a call. I'd like to speak to you about your case. Thanks for watching, everyone. Have a good day.